review again for the Elesin Oba. We have to talk about the cast, the crew, the stage, the lighting guy, the director, the screen adaptation producer, creative producers and other guys than this movie. So, there have been a lot of ratings on this movie Elesin Oba, which is trending on Netflix, and a lot of people have actually watched this movie. Some said they knew so much about this storyline before, which was written by the great Wole Soyinka. So some said they doesn't even understand the storyline of the movie. So there are a lot of reaction, there are a lot of mixed feeling about this movie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new viewer, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, do not forget to click on the notification bell and also click on the like button anytime you're checking on our content. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. So then supposedly, the king has just died, and as tradition demands, the Elesin Oba, the king's husband, must perform ritual suicide so that the king may gain unhindered passage into the land of the gods and prevent calamity from befalling the community. However, the Elesin Oba's sexual appetite caused him to shriek in his duty, followed by a confrontation with the British, which devastated the consequence. So this is just the basic summary of the movie for those that said it doesn't even understand what the storyline is about. Odunlade Adekola is meant to be the Elesin Oba to the king. That's he'll be the one that will, that perform a ritual suicide, and he'll be the one that will gain a passage for the king, the dead king, to meet his gods. But the British guys were like, why will you commit a suicide? That this is a murder, not being a suicide. So that's just a summary. So these are the cast in the movie. For those that doesn't know, Odunlade Adekola, which is the Elesin Oba, Shafi Bello, which is the Yaloja, Olawale Oloroforo, that's Brimo, which is one of Elesin's right hand man. He sings very well in the movie. Deyemi Okonlawon, which is Odunlade's son. Omo Midada is the lady he had before they came to arrest him. Jide Kosoko was actually the police. Kevin Osh, Jenny Stead, Mark Oda King, Joke Silva is also in the movie. Nanduli Keyword is in the movie. Taiwo Ajayi Let is also in the movie. So the crews, we have B. Bandele is the director of the movie. Also, B. Bandele is the screen adaptation. Mo Abudu is the creative producer and executive producer of the movie. James Amuta is the producer of the movie. Judith Audi is producer and senior producer. Also, Adeshola Osunkojo is producer. Also, Quinty Pilla is also a producer, and Ed Hughes is also a creative producer in the movie. So, when talking about this review of this movie again, with the uproar generated by this movie on social media, everybody knew that had to quickly see it to make his own review. So I knew I had to quickly see it to my review is not influenced by other people's comments. I now have Elesin Oba is an elaborate stage play as far as I am concerned. This movie is meant to be a stage play as far as I'm concerned. It was not properly adapted to a movie. It might be in a bit to stay true to the original script, but it was left as a stage play. So it is a well-acted stage play in movie format. However, the white actors are too wooden. They almost have no expression that fits their scene and conversations. Also, the movie is full of lengthy monologues and dialogues. Nobody talks like that in real life. Like, for real, nobody talks like that in real life. Before you see someone talking, making unnecessary acts in real life, it's not actually coming true. So movie portray real life conversation as opposed of how stage play go on with lengthy conversation. The cinematography actually is brilliant. We see such clear and beautiful pictures and good costumes. Also, all of this notwithstanding, the movie could be better. In watching it, I couldn't just not shake up the feelings of watching a stage play. Like the lighting, the way the actors are blocked to face the camera, like they are ensuring that they don't back the audience, and how the actors project their voice, like the person at the back must be able to hear them. That's stagecraft. So I have no problem with the whole language where one does not speak the other language, but somehow understand it. This is artistic license, and movie maker is allowed such liberty. Though some people were making comments about that, is that how will someone that doesn't even know how to speak English be able to understand what English language is, and vice versa. But in movies it's still allowed. It's allowed for that to happen. So the stars of the production is Shafi Bello. She carries the weight of the show. I'm disappointed that Adunade as Elesin make no effort to speak an ancient Yoruba that matches that of the Yaloja. It proves a disconnection, as they are from the same town and speak markedly different accents. I cannot get over the atrocious BS given to Elesin. It is totally unnecessary. Like, the BS is unnecessary. I guess the guy that make the costume, or probably the director or the producer, just overthink about this, and the thought is actually the right thing. Another comment which someone said, is there anywhere in Yoruba land where women carries the body of a dead man? I don't understand that particular part of the production. It feels unreal where you see women carrying a body of a man, and there are a lot of men in the village, in the community. So it is difficult to translate a play into a movie, but others have done it successfully, even converting the original screenplay into stage production. But Elesin Oba appears to be, make no efforts to truly adapt into it. It just gives me like the original stage play filmed on location. So, like, if I want to rate this movie, if Desmark TV want to rate this movie, we'll be rating this movie on a scale of 3 to 5, which is okay. The storyline was actually okay, but it might have just been done in a special way, in another way, which might just have been the stage movie, because most of the act and most of the way they are portraying themselves, the actress in the movie, it's meant to be on the stage. And this should have brought out the beauty of the movie actually if it has been done on the stage. So that's all we have for you. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you're a new viewer. Thank you so much.